With this new era firmly established, I see people freaking out asking what's next for NXT. Well, there shall be no more worries because my job here today is to tell you who is the best NXT has left, and the NXT may be the strongest they have ever been. So here is the top 10 NXT superstars post WWE 2016 draft. Number 10. It may be ironic considering the fact that this number is his gimmick. Psych! It ain't Ty. Get back in the corner, Stan. No, the number 10 superstar currently is No Way Jose. Ever since Jose came on the scene, it was clear he had one thing, and that one thing was charisma. The dancing gimmicks are really hard for me to get excited about, but Jose has proven in his recent feud with Aries that he isn't some ordinary dancer. He performed a cutthroat promo after his match against, I don't remember. It happened recently. Now, to add in those mic skills, his ability to connect with the crowd with his dancing and all that, and his charisma, you have a superstar in the making. Number 9, Hideo Tommy. Whoa, before you murder me, remember this is my opinion. Since it's been so long since we've seen him in an NXT ring, he really got lost in the shuffle. But still, Hideo has crazy in-ring skills with his amazing offensive innovation. He can most certainly put on jaw-dropping performances and create those big match feels. But in my eyes, I just think there are just better all-around talent. Number 8, CN, aka 100, did you pick up on that? Take off the mask, man, because you got some pretty cool hair. CN, aka 100, is a former lucha turned guy from the 20s, I don't know. But seriously, this dude is crazy talented in that squared circle. Also, he hasn't shown off too much of his stuff, so we'll be excited to see where they take him. Him being a former IWGP Intercontinental Champion, same as Nakamura, he has a lot of expectations. Number 7. Come on. I'm sorry, okay? It was just a little joke. Come back in here, Ty. Number 7, the perfect 10, Ty Dillinger. You all thought I was gonna go hard and mean on good old Ty, but he is, of course, on this list. How is he not? He is just an amazing talent and an absolute professional who deserves a huge push. He has that ability to connect with the crowd with his taunt, the 10 taunt. It's just perfect. And he does the cartwheels and then he does the 10 taunt again. It is just absolutely perfect. And a lot of you guys, Hideo is a lot better in the ring, but don't sleep on Ty's ability in the ring. I think he can easily carry on an entertaining 20-minute match, without a doubt. Number 6, Ciampa. Oh my goodness, people talk about Nakamura's strong style. Ciampa can hit with the best of them. This brother hits hard. I absolutely love this guy. It just sucks that he's in a tag team right now. But hopefully soon, him and his talented partner can break up, because both of them, I feel like they need to be alone. They're just too much of a talent to be, stuck together in a tag team. I know they do great things together. I just would rather see them on their own to do great things. Can I just say this real fast? If you haven't watched his CWC match, do it right after you watch this. You gotta make sure you finish this, because you gotta figure out who's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, obviously. But no joke, one of the hardest hitting matches you'll see. It is so good. I wish it would have went on for another 10 minutes, but just because it had limited time. Because there is a limited time in the tournament, and limited time because they have to fit in so many matches in an hour for that Cruiserweight Classic. Anyway, number 5, Austin Aries, the greatest man to ever live, finds his way to the 5th spot. One of the most iconic independent wrestlers, and he's still holding his own in NXT, obviously. Just doing crazy good heel work as of late. with an amazing match with Corbin and Nakamura under his belt. It looks like Aries is going to be title contention at some point, not right away. I feel like he'll be putting over Jose at TakeOver Brooklyn, so not anytime soon, but perhaps in 2017, Aries will be the top heel holding the belt, and it'll be pretty good because Austin Aries is freaking amazing. Number 4, Johnny Gargano. Johnny freaking wrestling. John is the full package, the absolute full package. He has it all, and then some, and he's super young. So hopefully WWE can hold on to him and make it to where he can only perform with them. Because I feel like whenever that happens, that's whenever he'll get his true push that he rightfully deserves. And to go back to his match with Ciampa at CWC, my goodness. Though Ciampa got in more offense and looked more quote-unquote impressive, the story Gargano was telling was just amazing. Like, that's... I want you guys to watch that match so bad because it is so good. It's one of those matches that makes you realize that, like, okay, this is why I love wrestling type of thing. And I just hope to see great things for good old Johnny Wrestling. Number 3. Glorious! I feel like that's all I need to say because Bobby Roode is the perfect person to bump this NXT brand to the next level. I mean, what can't be said about Bobby Roode? He's the man, and it looks like he will be going straight up to the top, just cutting through the line, and he'll carry this brand to new heights. I kind of wish he was just on the main roster because he's pretty old, but he still looks amazing, and he can still put on great matches and just do excellent work. I'm so excited to see where this goes. Bobby freaking Roode, I'm excited. And like, usually, even Samoa Joe did this. They come right up and they look like a baby face. This brother comes up, his first promo on an NXT taping, he says the fans matter, but then he like cuts straight to the heel. He's not even going to the baby face. He's just going to be a heel. He's better than everyone. You know it, and I know it. It's going to be great. So number 2. Bum 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 bum. Samoa Joe. I mean, this list is starting to get obvious because how can you not put Joe this high? If I'm thinking about monsters, he's literally a monster. I mean, he showed in the beginning he's a good babyface, but my goodness, he's such a sadistic heel, and it's like, it really feels like it's his way or the highway. I mean, he runs the joint, and in reality, he does. He is the champ as of right now, and talking about Aries earlier as an icon in the independent scene, I mean, Joe is literally one of the kings of the indies, and gaining experience from all over the world, and whenever he goes in the main roster, he deserves a similar push as Balor. That's the bottom line, because he's just a monster, and I just cannot wait to see. He hasn't ran his course yet with NXT. I feel like he still has a few more things to do, especially with his match with someone over there at TakeOver Brooklyn 2. I am ecstatic for that. I have a feeling he won't go over, and I have a feeling then he's going to go to the main roster. But he keeps saying that he looks at himself as the backbone. Balor said that he was the backbone. That Joe, he's saying it as well. So who knows? Maybe he's just saying that to keep it unpredictable when he goes. Who knows? But Samoa Joe, number 2, deserves it so much. Number freaking 1. It's obvious, isn't it? It's freaking obvious. It's Shinsuke Nakamura. Words cannot describe a man like Nakamura. He is literally the best. He is an absolute superstar. Nakamura has the potential of being the biggest thing in wrestling. I really believe that can happen. If they just give him the slightest opening, he'll just burst through and just be the biggest thing. I mean, he has the most charisma I've ever seen He can work a crowd better than anyone. He can cut promos despite being Japanese, but like his actions, like the actions that he does, whenever he set his, I think it was Joe, when he set his sights on Joe and he had like that, did like a telescope thing with his hand. I mean, he can do it all, and obviously he may be the best wrestler in the world. Him and AJ Styles, I mean, in my eyes, are the two best wrestlers in the world. So, yeah, Nakamura needs to be the #1 spot. So, it is literally impossible. I think it's pretty much impossible. We'll say pretty much impossible for someone to have the same exact list that agrees with my list 100%. So that means you, the viewer, gets to put your opinion in the comments down below. You can tell me what I did wrong. If you want to go all out and do a list of your own, that would be amazing. I want a huge discussion in the comments. Nothing brings me more joy than seeing like a big discussion in the comments. I love that. I'll be chiming in. I'll try to reply to everyone. You can follow me on social media to keep up, because talking in the comments can be weird sometimes. So if you want to keep up with me, my social media is like on the screen. Probably has been for a little bit. So follow me on there. That would be super cool. And if you want to see more wrestling content, I also do Dragon Ball Z. If any of you guys are interested in that, that's kind of my main thing. But I want to establish more wrestling because I like wrestling. So hit that subscribe button if you're interested in that. And if you like the list, go and hit that like button. You're probably freaking out. I mentioned this. I hope I put like a little graphic on the beginning, but I'm saving the women for a separate top 10. Because I feel like there's just so many that people are... I feel like they deserve their own list. So NXT is going to get their own list. Put down in the comment section down below what top 10 you want to see. I've already kind of been working on the top 10 Raw and top 10 SmackDown Superstars, so that'll be super fun to make. So stay tuned for that. I think that's going to do it for me. I've been AU. Let me just get the freak out of here. Peace, guys.